The Blue Water Riverwalk may be a familiar trail to you, but just 10 years ago, this shoreline looked completely different. Many members of the community gathered at the ferry dock to celebrate this milestone anniversary and everything the Riverwalk has accomplished.
We are here to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the Blue Water Riverwalk here in Port Huron on the St. Clair River shoreline. We have a live band tonight that's playing music to entertain guests. Guests are also being treated to complimentary food and beverages. Andrew Kircher, who's a local historian, will be doing some river storytelling for us on a guided hike along the Blue Water Riverwalk. And we have Jody Parman, an artist, that is doing a live community art piece where people can contribute their fingerprint to a canvas that is a tree. And the significance of that is that the very first tree in 100 years was planted here when the Blue Water Riverwalk opened 10 years ago. Just 10 years ago, this riverfront had no trespassing signs. It was inaccessible. It was not friendly, and it bore the land bore deep scars of industrial abuse. But thanks to the gift of Jim Acheson, we are guaranteed by his promise that this waterfront will be accessible for people, plants, wildlife, for all, forever.
I'm very excited to be leading a walking tour of the Riverwalk itself. So we're going to head all the way down to the Bean Dock, talk about some of the cool things that we can see, a little bit about the history and some of the things you can't see here anymore because it's in the past. It's an amazing amount of industrial history that was located here. 100 years ago this year, there was actually basically right where we're standing, giant Grand Trunk grain elevators that caught on fire. It was the very first fire to cost over $1 million in Port Huron history. Cataclysmic fire. This huge rail yard, it just would be unrecognizable to those people to see how nice it is today with this Riverwalk.
The Blue Water Riverwalk is an impressive project that took many years and collaborators to achieve. Thanks to all their efforts, residents and visitors of the Blue Water area have been able to enjoy the Riverwalk.
Reclaiming land environmentally from a century of industry is no small task, and it's no quick task. And the only way this happened is that a lot of agencies came together, and it really proves that collaboration and cleanup do pay off. And that is thanks in part to the Community Foundation of St. Clair County and St. Clair County Parks and Recreation Commission. They had the vision from the very beginning. Even though we're celebrating 10 years tonight, Jim Acheson had the vision 25 years ago, and St. Clair County Parks and Recreation Commission and the Community Foundation came together decades ago to start making this vision come to life.
When Jim Acheson decided that this was something that he wanted to do to preserve this waterfront, one of the first groups that he talked to was County Parks, and that started in 1998, and those discussions continued and progressed, and other groups got involved, and that discussion finally came to reality. And here we are today enjoying this beautiful waterfront that has been preserved or brought back or rebirthed, if you will, to its condition now.
It looks a lot different than a traditional landscape. You won't find a steel seawall here. You won't find most mowed grass here, and all of that is intentional. It's meant to recreate a natural habitat and how the shoreline once looked 200 years ago. If you'd like to sign up to volunteer, you can contact Friends of the St. Clair River and also the St. Clair County Trailblazers group that is here tonight. They have also been helping care for the Riverwalk for 10 years. They are down here every single Monday at 10 a.m. picking up trash and cigarette butts. So if you see a volunteer down, please be sure to thank them. They are here 52 weeks a year, regardless of weather and holidays.
From beginning to end, the Riverwalk benefits everyone, including the environment that makes the Blue Water area so special. With 10 years down and many more to come, the Blue Water Riverwalk will be there for you to enjoy now and in the future. For Thumbcoast TV, I'm Lily Campo.